Welcome to Beyond the Reps podcast, your favorite platform dedicated to discussing fitness beyond the workout. I'm Coach Adri.
And I'm Coach K. This podcast is dedicated to sharing our experiences in the fitness world beyond the reps.
Join us every other Wednesday to discuss our experiences as Black and brown women in fitness. We talk about everything fitness in and out the gym, and every time is a good time.
Are you ready, A?
I'm ready, K. Let's start the show. Welcome back to Beyond the Reps podcast. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Happy New Year. We are in the studio wishing you guys a happy New Year. Brand new, fresh stuff for y'all. We are happy to be here. Happy New Year, Kay.
Happy New Year.
How you feeling? Matter of fact, let's cheers real quick.
Cheers. Why not? For the one time.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yummy. All right. Okay. Now that cheers is out the way. Happy New Year. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So we're going to, as always, warm up and check in. That one thing has not changed. So let's check in. How we feeling? How we feeling?
I'm feeling good. Nice little break. Kids didn't have no school, so we got to just relax and stuff like that. But it's just about to be a busy year, so I ain't gonna complain too early. So I'm doing great.
That should be at the top of your list. No complaining.
No complaining.
Yeah.
No complaining.
Sounds good to me. I'm feeling good too. You know, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be alive and see another day. Birthday's coming up soon. So a real new year for me. That's when my new year starts. Okay. My new year starts on my birthday. That's how I do it. I mean, like, yeah, it's a new year, but like technically I wasn't even here yet. So like, does it matter? You know, so I wasn't like moving around on Earth yet. So anyway, all right. So we're gonna check in now. We are going to warm up with our game time.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to do a little game time, little icebreaker today. All right. So first we're gonna talk about the new year this time around. I want to start off by asking the question: if 2025 had a theme song for you, what would yours be?
Did 2025 was like a lot, but like a lot going on. I think I would have to say amp shit with my accent. With the Carters.
Oh, ape shit.
Ape shit. See,
Got
I told
you.
you I can pronounce the little accent. Yes, so I have to say that was my 2025 theme song.
Okay. So. Mine was This Year by Emily King. If y'all don't know it, listen to it. It's a great song.
Okay.
So yeah, this year was what she says in the song is this year is gonna be about me. And that's exactly what 2025 was about me. Good, bad, indifferent, like all the things that happened, like I made every decision about me and I don't have no regrets. So yeah, that was mine. Okay, so 2025 is over. 2026, what's your theme song for 2026?
I was thinking about this because I was just like, I don't even know, like, because I have like, and we're gonna talk about it. I had like one main goal, so I think I would have to say "Make a Bag" by Megan Thee Stallion in who's with in that song?
I don't even know that song.
Think Moneybag Joe.
Okay, that sounds appropriate.
Sounds appropriate. It's crazy. Yes, because I'm about to get in this bag.
I know that's right.
So,
period.
With that being said, that's the song.
You know what's crazy? My theme song for 2026 is similar concept. Hustle's Ambition by 50 Cent.
Okay, see?
Because I'm a G unit soldier till I die. However, yeah, hustle. I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle. And that's my plan and goal for 2026 because I got so many things that I want to accomplish. And yeah, I need to triple my income. So, because it's hard out here for a pimp, man.
Girl.
You're trying to get the money for this.
It's hard. You would think
everything is so expensive. I hate it here. But yeah, seriously. So Hustle's Ambition by 50 Cent is my theme song for 2026 for sure.
All right.
Okay. So now we're gonna do some oh sorry, one more question before we get into our would you rathers. Okay.
Oh
So the
yes.
second question is, what's the most ridiculous resolution that you've ever made? Like what's
Hmm. So I think the most ridiculous thing I have ever made, I don't even know because I feel like, well, at one point I had like, I don't know, like 6 goals.
Mhm.
I don't know. Keep it nice and simple because 6 was a little too much.
So doing too
And they were
much?
all over the place. Like,
It wasn't like cohesive, it didn't make
no, they
sense.
didn't even like, none of them really like linked with one another. So like I started with one, but by the time that was like halfway, all right, cool. Now I could jump to the next one because I'm halfway through with this one.
Mhm.
But then when I'm working on the next one and I fell off with the other one, like it was literally all over the place. I think it was just like between like fitness and nutrition to like money to like things I was doing with nine to like clothes, like wanting to like wear like different. It was ridiculous. Yeah, just ridiculous. Nothing lined up outside of the fitness and nutrition, but everything else, nothing. So
Mm.
I just fell off really fast
Yeah.
by like March.
And we're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna talk about that today. For me, the most ridiculous I would say it's ridiculous because I don't know why I would say something like this, and if it's not like something that is attainable for me at the time, but I think it would be saying that I was gonna take, I don't know, an astronomical amount of vacations throughout the year. Like I used to travel. I mean, the crazy thing is last year I didn't travel a whole lot. I used to like be traveling
Yeah, I feel like when we first met, you used to traveling a lot.
like
No,
I did
so it was
not this
just we were
past
all
year.
over the place. I was like, where you
I
at
did.
now?
Yeah, man. That's man. Yeah. I think it's ridiculous because it's kind of like you don't think about like traveling costs money and then like you got
Yeah.
responsibilities, so it's
And
kind of
then
like
preparing for it is like a whole nother issue because
oh
now you're spending
my
all this money on
gosh.
buying all this stuff.
Oh my gosh. So I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Because
Yeah,
honestly,
nah.
I put them like, oh yeah, I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna go take X amount of trips this year. And I'm gonna why? For what? Like when we focus on something that's actually gonna like help you get some. But like my purpose in traveling was always to obviously have new experiences, and they
Mm-hmm.
always were, most of them are like purposeful trips. So it's like I'm going to do something that is
Right.
meaningful to me, something that's gonna like help
Mm-hmm.
increase my social network, stuff like that. But like most of the time it'd be like, I'd be like, oh, I wanted to do this year, but I didn't plan for it, I didn't save for it, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So very ridiculous, and I won't be doing that anymore. All right, so we're gonna do a couple of would you rather's. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so would you rather have a personal chef or a personal trainer for 2026?
Man, a personal chef. I could train my damn self. Damn.
That's right.
Listen, cause the meal prepping, like just make the food and then I'll eat it.
Same, sis. Same. I do not need a personal trainer
Train my
because I
damn
know I can
self.
train myself. If man, a personal chef, that is a dream for me.
Listen,
That's
what?
a dream for me.
Please.
Yeah, I would rather that. Okay, that was the easy one. All right. Next one. Would you rather have a vision board party or a solo cabin retreat?
I'll say a solo cabin retreat.
Same. Same.
Cause I feel like I'm always like I have so much. I don't really have too much time to myself, and when I do, it's like the gym.
Yeah,
and not always. So it's like I feel like, yeah,
a solo cabin retreat. Same. I feel like for me, the reason I would choose a solo cabin retreat is because, I don't do well around people like writing out like my goals and my visions around people. I've done vision board parties before and stuff like that, and it's cute, but it's like I can't focus because I'm looking around. Like, are you? I think it's like more of a personal thing when you have a vision board. So
Yeah.
like, I don't think it's like something. I mean, like, and I also feel like, and if your vision is your vision, so like I really don't want anybody's input. I don't want anybody looking to see what I got going on. I just kind of want to do what I do.
Yeah.
And a solo cabin retreat would allow me to do that and spend
And do it
time.
myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's why I would choose it. Okay, we kind of on the same wavelength right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next one. I gotta. I want to. I can't wait to see what you're gonna say. Would you rather commit to no sugar or no fried foods?
So this is a struggle, right? Because like, so two of my favorite things that I know are no good, but I could be like, oh, this could be my cheat.
Mm-hmm.
It could be either or. So how do I just get rid of Mm. So I guess I'll say fried food. I'll commit to no fried food.
Okay. Can't let that sugar go, huh?
Nah, cause man, I love some chocolate, and don't let me be on my weekly, cause
Mm.
it's hard. Chocolate is so hard. Where fried food, I could just substitute it, put it in the air fryer. It won't even count. I don't put no oil. There's no oil to none of
But
that. It don't count. It's air fried.
fried is fried, though. No?
No, fried is with oil, deep fried.
It don't say deep fried. I said fried. But you said no fried food.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all can put that information in the comments if y'all feel like
Yeah,
it
what y'all think?
is fried food and
Air fryer
food,
and fried
thing.
food. Most of the stuff you air fry is way healthier than.
It is.
I don't add no oil, no,
I guess
no spray, no butter, no nothing.
I guess like if you're gonna fry something, that you have to use like grease or oil.
But then,
or
for
something.
example, like you just won't get. I wouldn't do like a French fry from like a bag that's already fried and use air frying. Like I would just do like an actual potato, cut it up and throw it in the air fryer.
Okay, fair. Okay, for me, it would probably be. It'd probably be commit to no sugar, because I don't really eat fried foods, so it would be an easy one for me. And then like the sugar part, it's like I feel like
yeah, that's that one.
I don't really eat a lot of sugar though. What you
don't
looking
have
at
to
me
eat
like
wine.
that for?
Wine has sugar.
Hey, I don't really drink wine like that no more.
I'm just saying.
I don't.
Okay.
So I will be good. I can commit to no sugar for sure.
But wait. How long are we committing to no?
The year.
The whole year?
The whole year.
Man, yeah, no fried food. Oh man.
All right. Next. Would you rather only do cardio or only strength training for 6 months?
So, this is funny. Take it back a couple months ago. So, obviously, you have seen I've been doing nothing but straight training lately. When I did that NOB class back in Thanksgiving, bro, I almost vomited because I haven't
the only one.
I have not done no cardio in so long. Like it really been just like straight training heavy, and that was just like what 3 months. Man, but it's only nah. I stick to only straight training. I'll die again. That's okay. Cause no, to not do straight training for 6 months, I will lose everything I worked hard for.
So you would rather only do strength training?
I'll do straight training by itself only for 6 months.
Same. Because I feel like with strength training, you can get the same results if you do cardio, right? Yeah. So you could still like increase your heart rate and burn those calories and whatever with strength training, depending on how you're training, right? So it's about, you can strength training depending on how you're training. So I would do the same thing. Only cardio for 6 months is kind of crazy.
Nah, I will never do only cardio. I did it before, like just to try to like get down first and then build. That was the most dumbest shit I ever made. And that's
backwards too.
It's so backwards.
Yeah.
And then I got so freaking skinny and small and looked in that. I didn't like how I looked. I was just like, this was dumb. Like I literally would just look like a stick.
It's not realistic.
Nope.
All right. Hated it. Last one. Would you rather double your income or double your confidence?
Well, for 2026, I'm just gonna double my income because that's what I need to do. The confidence is there. I don't gotta double up on that, at least for now. So I think I will double up on the income.
You know what's crazy? I think I would double my confidence, because I think doubling my confidence would in turn double my income and everything else in my life. I feel like it would increase everything else in my life if my confidence doubled. Because I think a lot of things I kind of don't like. I think if I think I lack confidence in, that would help put me in positions to do other things. So like increase my income or like increase whatever, right? So I would say double my confidence in like, every area of my life. So that I think it would just increase everything else. That's my thought process.
I like that.
Okay, cool. All right. So now that we are warmed up, we are going to go beyond the rep. So today we are talking about New Year, new me. Not really new me, but New Year's resolutions. And just our plan for the new year as far as especially in fitness, and just talk about certain things in that realm. So we got a couple things we want to touch on today. So first we want to reflect on what are we most surprised about with ourselves over the past year. So I guess I could start.
Okay.
Over the past year, I feel like what I'm most surprised about for myself is how much I can actually take on without feeling like I'm burnt out. I think I surprised myself in how much I was able to deal with, like personally, um, financially, like in all aspects of my life, and still like do things and to help get me to where I want to be, right? So and I'll just use an example. Like I decided to start personal training again, right? And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like I did it in the beginning of the year, and then was it beginning of the year last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. But it was like within like that year time period, and then I stopped, right? And I stopped not because I wanted to, because of just circumstances. So then when I started doing it again, I'm like, okay, I have to make sure that I commit to it. Like obviously if people are paying me to train them, I have to show up to do it, right? And it was like I sacrificed a lot of the things that I felt like I was like, I can't do this because I don't want to get up early in the morning and then have to go to work and do this, that, and the third. And like, yeah, I was exhausted, but it's just an adjustment. So like I think I surprised myself on how not easily, it definitely wasn't easy. But how I was able to adjust and still like get things done and not really burn myself out, because I feel like a lot of times I find I think I put more stress on myself than I need to, and it's really not that deep. Like, you know, if I know that I gotta get up at 4 o'clock to go train somebody at 5, then I just make sure I go to bed, get up at 5, and then if I don't go to bed, then it's on me, and I don't stress out about like when I gotta go to work, and like I don't put too much emphasis on those things. So I think I surprised myself just on how much I can actually do. And so that's why in 2026, I just feel like I'm going to be able to keep that momentum and just continue to do the things. So like still hit my workouts, still meet with my clients, still coach, still go to work, do all the things. Because then I also think about like, I ain't got no kids. People with kids do way more than I do. So if they can do it, so What about you? What are you most surprised about?
Oh, let's talk about kids. So for me, I'll have to say, like, I'm a type of person that I plan everything, right? And sometimes that could be good and that could be bad, because like I feel like I used to plan, and if it didn't go that, it was a A, and that was it. There was no B, C, none of that. It was A, and we were doing it. It's how we're gonna do it, whatever. So 2025 with Janaya, we doing this high school stuff. So in couple weeks, y'all, we gonna find out if she got accepted or not. But it was challenging, right? So I had all these plans, and I had to realize, like, yo, okay, gotta take a step back too, because these are where she wants to go, her decisions. So I had to like, so it was so hard, right? So one, hard to like be supportive and be there and like not put too much. I think you should do this, you think do that, blah blah, and like just be there to support her and like let her make her own choices. So like that was hard. So I'm gonna try to teach her like plan like this, plan like that. Like it was just like the process was crazy. Like from like shadow to like the financial aid to the exam to the prepping for it. Like I didn't prepare for that, because I was just like, it can't be that bad. Like I did it before. Like I went to private, so it's not, no. And I'm just so proud of myself of like, one, not like getting overwhelmed. Like, yeah, it took a lot of like, all right, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of saying no to a lot of stuff I didn't want to.
Right.
But also having to ask for help. You know me, I do not like to ask for help, because I'm gonna figure it out, and that's just that, right?
Yeah, I know. I can think of a couple times in 2025 where we was like, you need some help, we got you.
Oh man, and I did so good, especially like because now, like, you know, now going from it being just like myself and 9 in 2025, going from just us 2 to now a family of 6, you know, got 3 other kids. Jump. So it's a big jump. So it's like, yeah, ain't no doing it by yourself. You cannot. So like And it's funny because I'm just always like, oh, I got so much to do on my own and I got to figure it out. And I never not once took a step back to think like, hey, did you ask for help? Janaya even was like, but because you don't ask for help, blah, blah, blah. So like,
I know that's right now. You tell her.
that little girl sometimes I just be looking at her like, you're like an old person in this little body. But just proud of myself of like really leaning towards my support. Because before I was just like, if it ain't for work or my business, like I'm not asking for help.
Right.
But just proud of myself for reaching out like to my mom, you know what I mean? Her dad's side of the family, like, yeah, nah, it's a village, man.
It takes a village.
It
What they
takes a
say.
village.
That's
And
what they
I
say.
think I learned it more now. Cause like I said, when it's just one, when you have just one child, it's just it's a lot easier than four. You know? So, but yeah, so
okay.
I have to say I was proud of myself.
Nice. And I think that is the next point that you wanted to touch on. I think that might be a good way to roll into that. No?
So talking about like in like our like to reflect back in 2025, what worked for us, what didn't work for us. So for me, I had to say, and I'm bringing this more to the fitness part of it, right? So when Janaya was going to school, swim, all that stuff, I literally went like, I don't know, it had to be like 8 weeks. And that's how I learned the hard way, right? Because I wasn't asking for no help. So I had so much on my plate. With the beginning of the year was when everything really started for this, or not the year, what was it? Like, well, 2025 to 20 school year. So like in October is when the high school stuff got real crazy. So of course I'm like, whatever. I'm not asking for help. I'll figure it out. I got it. So that didn't work for me because then it was also messing up my fitness stuff, right? I couldn't get to the gym because now I'm taking on all this stuff, right? But then I had to remind myself, because even my mom's like, I mean, I could take her to practice for you if you want, and then go to the gym after work and then go get her from practice. So I'm like, but I'm sacrificing that little bit of that 30-minute of like getting Naya from my mom from after school. We're talking in a car to practice. But they're like, okay, but then I could just use that time after. And then when you get home, I'm done with the gym. She's done with everything. We could sit, talk, do whatever. We got to take care at home. So like for me, like I had to learn the hard way. Like I had to ask for help because I literally missed the gym like 8 weeks because the process was so intense of all the crap we had to do. And I just didn't want to ask anyone because I didn't want to take time from her. Like she was busy doing all her like courses of like, like preparing for the exam. That was I think it was like a 10-week thing. Like it was like some weeks back to back, some every other. So it was a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was what I will never do again. Like I'm like, all right. Just, because my sanity, like I feel like I'm going crazy, bro. No gym for that long.
Yeah.
Like it was so hard, but I just, the way I was looking at it, like, well, I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta take care of whatever I gotta take care of first. Right. I'll get to when I get to it. But I was going insane. So that did not work. So I was like, you know what? I was just gonna use the support that I need. So I will have to say that started to work. And I've been consistent now. I don't know, maybe 2 months now. Ever since I opened my mouth and then made adjustments.
See how
to
simple
things.
That could be.
I know, it'd be so hard.
The simplest things.
But it's because I went so many years, and that's the thing. Oh,
he gets hyper-independence
Cortez gets on me all the time. I went so many years of being a single parent, doing it all by myself with just her.
Yeah.
And I got it. I could figure it out. It is what it is. And it's crazy because you see how much her dad's involved too. So it's not like he's not involved.
Yeah, right.
It's just she has so much.
Yeah.
So then put all the stuff that she got going on, plus then me,
your stuff,
my stuff, the business. So it just be like, and I'm only doing vending. Imagine if I was doing classes.
That'd be a little crazy. And you wouldn't have no choice but to ask. So yeah, that's good though. I'm glad. I'm proud of you. I really am, because I know how but I know how that hyper independence is, and I don't know what it could look like. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't even know if I'll be able to relinquish that. I don't know if in a relationship or like whatever, even like with people around me, I'm still not the person to ask for help. That's something I need to work on. I should put that on my list. But it's hard. It's hard, but I also feel like it always, for me, it comes from a place of like not wanting to inconvenience nobody else. for the things that's may potentially inconvenience
Mm-hmm.
me. It's like I'm not about to put what I got on you. I'll just figure it out, or I'll just sacrifice or whatever it is I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't got no kids, so for me, what didn't work? I'm trying to think what worked and what didn't work for me in 2025. What didn't work for me in 2025, I found out is I've had like some changes in like my health to
Mm-hmm.
where it's like my body is changing, and it's like certain things that I used to do, it's like I can't, like and I don't know if it could be a lot of different things, right? But I noticed that a lot of the ways that I used to eat, and even like with my training and stuff, they just wasn't working for me. And in turn that was kind of like making me stagnant a little bit with
Okay.
my in the gym. And it like my so I had to kind of just change like my whole routine around, change my diet around, and I'm still like tweaking it to figure out what works for me. So I think just I had to like relearn, like I'm like relearning who I am all over again, because like all these different things, like getting older and getting all these different like weird diagnoses, and it's like what's happening. So it's like it's for me, I think what didn't work is everything that worked before.
Mm.
Like I had to like make a bunch of changes, and I'm still making changes, and it's hard. It's a hard thing for me to accept. I don't, and it's a lot of things it's hard for me to accept, especially because I'm getting older. And it's kind of like, because I feel like I always say I look in the mirror and I don't see anybody older, but I feel older and things are
Mm-hmm.
changing. And it's like, dang, like I can't do certain things. Like even like from like eating certain things, I can't drink as much as I used to. Like it doesn't metabolize my body the same. My metabolism is slowing down. So like I have to work that much harder. Like I feel like my metabolism to be a lot higher, a lot faster, but then like things change in my body and hormones and all of these things, and I'm like what the heck, like so like what didn't work is what used to work, and I had to find new things to work now. So like I'm
Mm-hmm.
better, but definitely it's a true statement when they say that life is a journey, because what is going on?
And now I definitely understand because that I would have to say when my RA did had that flare, what was like 2 years ago, and
Hmm.
even still, I got dizzy. I'm like, oh shoot, I could go back to doing that, and I'll do it, and I'll be fine. And
Hmm.
then I try again because I got excited because I was able to. It's back
Hmm.
to no, 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 no.
When I tell you the
So it's tough.
fluctuations in
So.
my weight and everything has been crazy this year,
Mhm.
like I'm like going into the new year, I'm like, all right, we gotta figure this out. And I've been,
Mhm.
like I said, tweaking and doing things, but it's like, and it's still a process. But like, even when like you said, when you think you gotta figure it out, and then something changed, I'm like, wait, everything was going good. What's going on?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's definitely something that like I would just say like what used to work don't work for me no more, and
Mhm.
that's okay. I just like accepting those things, I think,
Yeah.
is a big thing. Like accept what's going on and just shift and pivot and keep it pushing, because life don't stop because you think you're supposed to be doing something and you ain't can't do no more. So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think that's a good way to roll into we can talk about why our about resolution. So like first of all, let's talk about what a resolution is.
Mhm.
I know a lot of people, resolution to me personally is nothing but a goal, right? And but we want to talk about why resolutions fail. And one of the biggest things I think that I want to talk about first, and then we can go to you.
Mhm.
Um, Making your resolutions based emotional versus logical goal setting.
Yes, that's huge.
When you make your resolutions or goals off of your emotions, based off of what is actually logical and what works, that will be the defining thing whether or not it works or it don't,
Mhm.
right? So just to give an example, right? Emotional would be like I want to lose weight because I don't like the way I look, right? Versus I want to reduce my body fat by 10%, and the way I'm gonna do it is I'm a strength train 4 to 5 times a week. I'm gonna, track my calories, whatever it is, right? So making decisions, making when you're making your resolutions, making it based off of an emotional feeling. It's like I feel like I don't like the way I look, so I want to lose 30 pounds.
Mhm.
Well, unfortunately, if you lose 30 pounds, I mean, you may be working out and you may not lose 30 pounds. You may only lose 10 pounds, but then you may have a body recomposition that you look better. So, but if you're watching the scale, like we talked about before, be based on your emotions, like, oh, I don't like the way I look. I want to lose 30 pounds. How come I'm not losing it? Now it gets to the point where you start to spiral. It's like, oh, I didn't lose 30 pounds. Like, I lost, like, you so focused, laser focused on the scale and losing 30 pounds and you only lost 10 and you've been working out for 6 months and, eating right or whatever it is. You're not even paying attention to how you feel, what your body looks like, how you moving, how you're different from that 6 months prior. Right. So that logical resolution making would be like, okay, I want to lose X amount of body fat. Yeah, you're going to see your body fat reduce. Like the scale might not move too much, but your body composition and your body fat is going to reduce and you're going to be stronger. You're going to have better eating habits. You're literally going to see yourself transform right before your eyes and you'd be like, who am I? Like, I'm not even the same person I was 6 months ago. Right? So, how you feel about that?
So, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I feel like in my journey, like in the beginning, I feel like a lot of my resolutions were emotional. And which
is common.
And I feel like, yeah. But I think once I started being more logical, goals where I was able to, I feel like, one, hit the goals. Because if you're being logical, then you're making realistic, attainable, because you're thinking about it, not just saying how you feel. And even emotional. Like when I did the 1 year that I was like, I had like a number that I wanted to get to. I got there, hated it. So then that was another thing. Like just because I want a number on that scale, and no, I won't ever again even do that. Like now I feel like, the logical way was the best way to go. Because I went by how I felt, like movement wise, not how I felt emotional. And I feel like when you go with emotional, like it's kind of like mentally it's not okay because you're just gonna drive yourself insane.
Because you might be feeling one way now, and then in 7 days you might be feeling completely different.
Yeah.
And now you made a whole decision off of how you felt in that moment. Like emotions change, your feelings change.
Oh yeah.
And it's not nothing that you should, base what's the word I'm looking for? Concrete things on.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense.
Definitely I will agree. Definitely when you're thinking about doing your resolution, definitely try to sit back, think about what you really, really want, and go the logical way versus your emotion. Just like any decision though, like maybe just fitness. Anything you're trying to work towards should never go based off your emotions ever.
Show shouldn't. I know that's right. What's the next one?
So for a resolution, I think that like you said, overwhelming in comparison like culture, right? So I would have to say like for me, like when you're sitting down like and you're working on your resolution, right? So just like we said from the first one is focus more on the logical versus the emotional part, right? So don't make it. And also when you're doing your resolutions, I feel like for me at least, I try to make them where they make sense and they line up. Now, like I said in the beginning, we was warming up and I was like, they were all over the place, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
That was so overwhelming because why the hell do you have 6 goals? There's no need for that. Like 3 max, if that. Literally, 3 max is what I would say. So set it where it's going to be reachable too. So like that, you're not fighting with being overwhelmed because sometimes depending how much resolutions goals you're trying to work towards, if they don't even line up with one another, you're working at 3 different things. So really sit back and think like what are some of the stuff that you need to do where you're making your resolution where one, it will be fun to do and not overwhelming, right? And then not compare, and then the comparison part of it, right? So your goals are your goals. You're looking at your resolution. They might look the same as someone else's, because especially if you're in the fitness like lifestyle.
I mean, I feel like comparison culture and fitness is huge because it's like you said, a lot of people have like they join the same challenges, right? Looking for the same results. But then you're comparing yourself to others as far as like what their progress is. Like we've been doing the same thing for 6 weeks and they look different than me or they're doing more than me or whatever the case may be. And what they say, comparison is a thief of joy. So it's like comparing yourself to other people that maybe have the same exact goals as you, understanding that your goals are not, I mean, your progress is not going to look like somebody else's because you're a completely different person. Like, that's just what it is. Some people may have a faster, higher metabolism. Some people may be stronger than you just naturally. You know, some people may your body types are different,
are so different. And you gotta think about it. It was so funny. I just sent somebody a picture the other day, and it was like 5 different girls, all the way the same exact, right? Now one of them looked the same, right? So you had like a girl that was super tall. Like even for me, people tell me all the time, "There's no way you weigh what you weigh." That's what I weigh. I just carry a certain way, like you know. So that's like me and you. How we can never try to be in the same number. Like you're shorter than me. I'm taller than you. I got a bigger body. What? I got a bigger body. So like, if we were to try to be in the same number, how can we possibly, like, we'll drive ourselves crazy then.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
So then you gotta think about it. Like again, like you said, people are joining the team challenges, and you just gotta focus on your own stuff. Yeah. Even if 2 people are both like, oh, I want to get out of the 200. Out of the 200 not look the same.
Yeah, they're not gonna look the same.
They're not gonna look the same. So and like that, like I had a girl ask me one time, like, oh my God, like how do you weigh way more, and I look a lot smaller. And I was like, I don't know, but don't worry about that. Like just focus on what you're focusing for that reason. Because I think it just came up of like what, and I was like, yeah, I don't even focus on the numbers anymore either. Right. Like, so I was like, so I don't focus on the numbers. But I feel like but that's a big one. A lot of people, when they do resolution, it's just that number.
And honestly, and before we go to the next point, the comparison part is so funny because like I found myself comparing myself to, because like with the fluctuation in my body now, like I have like, and I can say it because I don't really care, I have PCOS, right? So I just found that out recently. So it's like, it's a completely different ball game. Now I'm realizing, like, when they told me, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Like, I don't really listen to these doctors, but I start seeing different things in my body, like I'm carrying weight in different places that I don't want to carry, like especially in my midsection. So it's like 1 minute, one day, like I know what I look like. Like I used to be able to look at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, if I've been eating good, if I've been eating bad, whatever the case, and I'm like, okay, I look at myself, I know where I'm at, or if I'm losing weight. I used to lose weight so easy. That's my always thing is gaining weight. You know that. Right. So it's like, I'm like, damn, I ain't been eating. I haven't been prioritizing my protein, whatever. I'm like, I'm probably sitting at this weight. I'll get on the scale and I'll be like spot on. Now, I don't know what's going on. I'd be like, I look like I weigh this, and I get like, now what the hell's going on here? Like, I don't know what's going on. So like now I'm like comparing myself to like how I've always been, and not again like I said before, like what didn't work. My mind has to shift, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like stay off the scale, and I'm just gonna work on like body recomposition and whatever that looks like as I continue to grow, and whatever like I gotta do, I'm gonna just do that.
And I'll agree with you, because even comparing yourself,
like
is also not good.
It's so not
like
good.
Even for me, like I was looking at pictures, right, of like when I first started my journey, and then like through the whole thing, right, and then of course like my IRA wasn't really an issue in the first 4 years out of my 7 years. It's really been these last 3 years. Even that, like I'm like, oh my God, I looked like that, or I was that big, or then, oh my God, I got that small that fast. Like, and just looking back at all that stuff. So also when we say comparison, not even with just other people, it's just even for me, like to go back to where I was at 25, I'm about to be 36.
Hey, yo,
that's
you
another
about to be
thing.
36.
All right, don't see.
Wait, no, stop.
What?
I be forgetting. I be forgetting that you are like 2 years older than me. Yeah, I'm thinking like we're like,
you're a shorty and a baby.
Oh wait, okay. See, you're not about to disrespect me in front of all these people.
Yeah.
But
Auntie,
damn,
oh, I'm about to go be granny now
listen,
in a
cause
minute.
did you see that? I don't know what, I think it was a TV show. Kevin Hart had a TV. I think it's Kevin Hart's TV show when he was. I think he was interviewing Don Cheadle. Was it Don Cheadle? You know what I'm talking about? When he was like, he told him out. He told him out. He was, and he was like, "Damn, that's
I,
that's how." I just,
you better chill.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy.
I don't know why that was my. Because honestly, when I say I'm about to be 36, I expect somebody to say the same thing. But go ahead. But yeah,
I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even look at
you
neither.
don't. You don't. You don't.
And don't.
And don't. Period.
But yeah, so just to end with that is yes, even comparison is even comparing yourself in your own journey.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be a different. Like I think I started in 2018. So like yeah, we're talking about 8 years. Yeah, no, there's no way. Some of stuff I was doing 8 years ago, I can no longer do. And then back then I wasn't able. I wasn't that strong though. Now I could do more. It's just switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, just don't compare yourself at all. Not even with your own stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Take it day by day.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the next one I want to touch on. Do you have another one?
No.
Okay, so this is beautiful. I love that. All right, because this is good to go into that next one. So the all or nothing mindset and the gym culture pressure, right?
Yes.
So I'm sure we're all familiar with what the all or nothing mindset means, but you know, the having a perfect workout, all your meals got to be clean, like all the time, and like those types of things. So like when you get to that point, it's like if you miss a workout or if you have a meal that don't align or a week of meals that don't align with what your goals are, then you start to spiral, right? And or that all or nothing mindset can also create like a burnout in you, right?
Yes.
Because when you're so hyper focused on everything being perfect and something like you tend to forget that you're a human being.
Yep.
Right? So I don't think I've ever I lied. When I was younger, I definitely had that all or nothing mindset. When it came to fitness, it was like, and I know I think I talked about this before, but I was that person to bring my scale to restaurants, ask them how the food is prepared. Can you bring out this separate? Like that type of thing. Like I would not eat. I was like no sugar. I didn't eat fried foods. I wasn't a fried food eater anyway, but I didn't eat like no, like when I say no sugar, oatmeal, didn't have no type of, I forced myself to get used to eating plain oatmeal with nothing in it. Like because I was like, I can't eat these things and blah blah blah. Highly unrealistic. And the crazy thing is when I look at pictures of myself from back then, I wanted to slap everybody around me at the time because why would they let me be that small? I was just so like no body fat. I was cut, but it was. I looked to me, looking at me back then. I look sick. Like I need some help. I don't know what was going on. So that all or nothing mindset, and then also the pressure, the gym culture pressure, right? Seeing people working out in the gym who's doing, I don't know, whatever they're doing, right? Especially when they're doing these wild, outrageous workouts and exercises. But like feeling like you're pressured to do what you see people around you doing. And I know we say this all the time and you hear this all the time, but like run your own race. Like it's not that deep. It's really not that deep because at the end of the day, something can change that quick. And now you stuck looking crazy because now then that's when you start to spiral. And then you might put yourself in a worse position than you were than when you started because you've been so hyper focused on either being pressured by what you see going on in the gym or what you see your peers doing and or that all or nothing mindset. So my encouragement would be to just to kind of combat that is to always remember your small wins.
Yep.
Remembering the small wins that they still count.
Yeah,
so
and
like
celebrate them. Don't think something small don't mean nothing because that's just gonna get you to the next level. It's gonna break, and I always say start with a big goal, but there should be small goals that's gonna get you to the big goal so you can celebrate as you go. You shouldn't wait for the finish line to celebrate.
Right. And I think, I honestly, I even hate the term a small goal or a small win because I think all wins are big.
Right.
I think all wins are big because like if you win, like I just feel like if you accomplish something, it may seem small to you, but
Mm-hmm.
it's for the greater good of something bigger than what it is that you're in the moment. So
Right.
like, I don't even like saying I don't even like saying using the word small wins, because like I think small has such a negative connotation. Like when you just called me little.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, but I think I got a little bit of Napoleon complex, and it's okay. It's okay. At least I can admit it, and I can move on with my life. No, but seriously, like if you think about it, like in certain contexts, like
Yeah.
if you like, oh, like that's little, that's small. Like it's not little and it's not small, because like if you work to get there, then it's big, and you should celebrate that. Like it shouldn't be,
Right.
you shouldn't have to wait till you get to your big goal to celebrate like what you've done so far.
Right.
Because like the finish line is always gonna be there, even if you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So why not celebrate in the process? Because then if you do that, then the destination is always going to be what it's going to be regardless.
Oh, right.
And so yeah, like I don't even like particularly like using that
wording.
term.
Right,
yeah.
right. No. And that makes sense, because like for me, and we'll talk about it more later. Well, actually, I'll save it for later. I'll circle back to this to tie it up.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But
so, how do you feel about like the all or nothing like mindset though? Or is that something you want to, or do you want to just move into?
Yeah, because the all or nothing, we could move into the realistic of planning for what fits for you and the accountability.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So let's just roll right into our flex and reflect then.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Let's roll right into
let's do it. All right. So go ahead.
So I just feel like so when you're forming your resolutions, right? So or nothing, it just kind of also come back to being realistic, right? And planning for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I do feel like or nothing could either be in a good way or it could be in a bad way.
Right.
It just all depends how you're gonna do it, how you're gonna plan, and how you're gonna hold yourself accountable, and then take it from there, right? So like for me, like, and this is where the small goes, right? So what I like reflecting back, I decided that the way I'm moving forward now, the way I'm gonna plan and hold myself accountable, is almost like setting it into like it almost looks like a block, right? Mm-hmm. Or it almost look like when you're looking like for example, like what's it called? The oh my goodness, why am I drawing a blank? Like Super Bowl coming soon, right? Mm-hmm. So you got brackets, right? And they break it down. Mm-hmm. So you start here, from here, you go on to the next one, you move on to get to the championship, right? Mm-hmm. So even looking at it that way. So maybe, let's get away from calling the small goals and set different brackets where you got to break through these three to get to the next one, and just keep like you stacking it up.
Okay.
And I think that's how, for me, I feel like I could hold myself accountable. So I just think about it like championship, right? So you got to play the first game to then go to the semi, to then go to the pre-champs, to then get to the champ. So even just finding different ways to both hold yourself accountable and plan, where it's going to be realistic versus it's just saying, boom, this is what I'm going to work towards, and have nothing, like right. No plan, no guidance, no nothing.
So like habit stacking.
Yeah.
So habit stacking, I think, is a good way to kind of figure out how you want to do your resolutions, because I feel like if you build the habits around what it is that you're trying to get to, then you're gonna get there. So it's like if you have a resolution to, I don't know, let's just say reduce your body fat, right? Let's just say that's your fitness goal for 2026. What habits are you going to change about yourself that has not been working that's going to get you to where you want to be, right? So think about like, what does it take to reduce your body fat? Like logistically, obviously working out, your diet, your water intake, those types of things. And in between, like with your diet, it's not just your meals. It's about like, what are you doing on the weekends? How much, like we all like to like indulge in a little bit of something, right? Are you drinking too much? Are you eating too many sweets? Are you eating too many fried foods? Like, are you going to cut those things out? Can you go cold turkey? Like, is that a habit? Like, is that something that's attainable for you, right?
Yeah. Are you resting enough?
Yeah.
Like, because That's huge.
Rest and recovery is so important.
It's so important. I feel like that's something that, especially depending on like what type of fitness like goal or resolution people are working towards, is make sure you somewhere in there add rest. Because I feel like everyone's just going, and they always forget how much rest, like how important it is. Like, because it's huge. It literally helps with everything that you're doing. Because if you're not resting, there's nothing. You're not gonna.
Yeah, you're not used to yourself or nobody, and your body is gonna fight back. Like, okay, you're doing too much. I'm gonna show you something, and then you're gonna be broke down for a while because it's happened to me. So, yeah, rest is obviously super super important. People don't realize that, but yeah, your habits. I think that's the biggest thing. Is like whatever your habits are, like on a regular basis, is gonna prove whether or not you're gonna reach those goals that you're looking for. Right. So, yeah, just create better habits. Honestly, create better habits. If you have good habits, make those habits better, and if you have bad habits, make those habits good. And then by the end of the year, you'll be like, oh my goodness, and it does not necessarily just with fitness too. Like anything that you're looking to do, right. If it's trying to save money, if it's looking for a new career, if it's I don't know, whatever, if you want to relocate, if you want to whatever you want to do, whatever. What are your daily habits in line with what it is that you said that you wanted to do? Because you can't be mad at nobody but yourself at the end of the year right. If you ain't get to where you wanted to be. Right. And also I think making your goals shorter. Like don't make it like by the end of the year I want to do this, because the end of the year is 365 days later. So how about we just break it up into quarter? Like do it quarterly. Quarterly goals I think are easier to attain or resolutions than a New Year's resolution. Like, in this year I'm gonna do this. But then because then 6 months can go by, like, I got 6 more months to figure it out. Okay. Then 3 more months go by and like, I got 3 more months to figure it out. And it's like now it's December.
We and got it's 30 like, days to get there.
I got 30 days. What can I do in 30 days? And then that
it's funny because then it's like I feel like people start thinking about it once Thanksgiving comes. And it is like, but I gotta wait for Thanksgiving because now they want to eat, and then they got the leftover. Then Christmas come, and then now we gotta do this and do that. Now here in New Year's,
now
those I ain't gonna hold that last quarter is tough.
It can't, but that's the thing. I think the last quarter of the year can be easy if you practice what you're supposed to be doing all year long.
Well, that's
when
the
Thanksgiving come around, it's not gonna matter to you that much. When Christmas come around, it's not gonna matter to you that much. Especially when we're talking about fitness and finances.
Oh yeah, and that's why I think like it's huge of what you just brought up of like breaking it down to quarters. You break it down to quarter. You're talking about 3 months. Every 90 days.
That's 90 days.
90 days.
People be getting married in 90 days on 90 Day Fiance. So what can you do in 90 days?
Yo, I'm not about to play with you.
They do, man. If they could get married in 90 days.
Yeah, a lot could be done in 90 days. But again, that's why I said that's why it'd be so hard for just in general in society. That last 90 days be so hard. Why? Because they bullshit those first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
So now they want to try to do a comeback on this last quarter. It's going to be tough. If you ain't do nothing for the first 3 quarters.
I mean, yeah. Look at the bills.
All right now. See, this is just crazy. We got to bring them up. That's not nice. We did have a comeback a couple months ago. Crazy. See, that's what I'm trying to say.
Did they win this past game that they just had recently? Oh, okay. Right now. They going to the Super Bowl or what?
Yeah, we going to be there.
No, that's right. They're going to be on the field or they're going to be on the stand? I don't know.
We're going to be around that field.
I know that's right. Okay.
2026. It's our year. I've been saying this my whole entire life.
I
ain't never going to stop. I don't care.
I know that's right. You a loyal to the soil, huh? I know that's right.
But yeah, and then I'm going to piggyback from that though too. So not only to set a resolution on January 1st, and then here we are, December 31st. Like, oh, did I hit it? Did I not hit it? Seasonal check-ins. So not only should we be setting up these resolutions, maybe quarterly 90 days, but in those every 90 days, check in every season. Like every season, check in where you are, reflect. Don't wait till December to reflect back. Oh shoot, how did my year go?
Yeah, no. And if you're not good at doing it yourself, find you some people around you that's gonna hold you accountable.
And they're gonna hold you for real accountable though. Not just a little best friend. Well, not a little best friend. See, little is my word today. But not just your best friend that's gonna be like, oh yeah, you doing good, girl. And not keeping it real.
Because honestly, no shade, no tea. But the people who say you doing good and you not really doing good, them people not doing good themselves.
Yeah.
They said something. It's something that they said that they was gonna do that they ain't did. And they like, oh yeah, girl, you doing it, because giving you that encouragement. No, you ain't doing shit, but they ain't doing nothing either.
Yeah.
So
make sure your accountability partners, friend, whoever it is someone that's gonna keep it a buck with you.
That's right. I can't wait till we get into our accountability stack.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it. I think it's, like I said, the big one is just checking in. Don't wait the whole year to then come in December talking about something. I don't want to hear no one talking about November, December. Where was I at? I said I was gonna do, and check in between.
That's right. All right. So we are going to do an accountability stack now, and similarly to what you just said, we are going to stack our accountability for the first season of Beyond the Reps. Yeah. So, how many you got? 3?
I got 3.
Okay, I got 3 too. You want to go first? Me go first.
You could go first.
All right. So my accountability stack for until we end this season, which is going to be in June?
Yep. Well, the end of May.
By the end of May, right? So I want to, number 1, get back to training like an athlete and gain but I still want to gain my 10 pounds of muscle. I don't care what I gotta do. I'm gonna gain that muscle. And I'm already doing that because I'm actually training for High Rocks this year. Okay. So that is definitely athletic. It's very athletic.
I would say very athletic.
It's very athletic. I used to train like an athlete all the time. Then I just got into strength training. But as I get older, I'm like, yeah, I think I'd much rather be athletic and continue to be athletic than to just lift weights and whatever just for hypertrophy purposes. So yes, train like an athlete. I want to gain my 10 pounds of muscle. Still looking on that. Still waiting on that. I want to continue because I've been good these past couple months. I want to continue to save a third of my paycheck or whatever it is that I'm earning for the month. So be it through my job or my business, whatever it is, a third of my, what would it be? My monthly income. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I want to, by May, finish reading the Bible.
Okay.
I really do.
Is that like 14, did you say?
No.
Really? Okay, why they say?
I said train like an athlete / gaining my 10 pounds of muscle. I feel like that's in tandem. So that's one. Then the second thing would be to continue to save.
I said, we said 3. Keeping it. Okay.
I do want to finish the Bible.
Just making sure.
So, yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. All right. What's yours?
So for me, I want to be able to move my body every single day, no matter how you look at it.
I mean, you do it anyway. You get up and walk around. So So be more specific.
So when I say move my body, is actually be intentional what I'm doing, not just walking around, not just right. So my 2, they're kind of go hand in hand, right? Okay. So it's 3 to 4 a week. 3 to 4 in the gym. Okay. Straight training, a little bit of cardio in there somehow. But no matter what, 3 to 4 days a week, I gotta make sure I get to the gym. Actual workout in the gym. Yeah. Okay. The days I don't make it to the gym are my days I'm gonna be at home doing my 2XL challenge with a 30-minute walk in my lovely walking pad. Okay. Okay. So that's 1 and 2 though. So that's
1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2. And then my third one is similar to yours. Is saving.
Okay.
So what I did was I have this like account where they do, I don't know, it's like the work. It's like a flex type of card thing.
Mm-hmm.
So for our parking, but what I did was because it just comes out of your check and you don't even see it.
Mm-hmm.
There's an extra $100 coming out pretty much every check.
Mm-hmm.
So I just set it up that way starting now in January, and I'm not changing it or removing it. So that's just gonna automatically
Come out and save.
come out, and that has nothing to do with my other saving that I'm doing already. So
Okay.
that's just an additional. So like that, come Christmas time, I'm not trying to figure out Christmas gift for the nephews and nieces, the friend, the girl stuff. It boom, it's all gonna be there.
I'm gonna need my friends to stop having kids because I ain't even got no kids. You know how much money I spent on gifts for the season on kids, and I ain't got no kids.
And that's the thing. You gonna have to do what I do. I'm like, I do big for them for their birthdays because obviously all the birthdays are scattered around. Christmas, y'all all got a limit.
But the thing, like, it's like between like my friends and then they kids, it's like somebody gonna have to.
You don't do the adults. And are you crazy? You know how long time I didn't stop that? I tell you, but you have kids. I ain't getting you nothing.
Well, 2026
gonna get it.
The kids is only getting something.
Yeah. That's how you gotta do it, girl.
Because my birthday be coming. I'm like, I gotta save my money for my birthday when I go on vacation.
Crazy.
I know that's crazy.
I wish you would have told me this, and I would have been told you. Once you have a kid, you no longer part of Christmas. Your kids is who get in the gift.
Damn, that's crazy.
Which is why we decided, and this is why we did what we did last month with the girl stuff, the Secret Santa. Because and some of y'all got two now. No. Y'all ain't about to get me. I'm about to get you and your kid. No, the kids, this is for the kids. And then the adults, throw them all in the Secret Santa, call it a day.
Good point. Yeah. Well, learn my lesson.
But I was like that when I didn't have kids. You'll learn when you get kids.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't have kids. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. How is it that I'm spending all this money?
I was the
my niece and nephew, and then my honorary niece and nephews, which is my friends' kids, and they just keep having babies. Very ghetto. But yeah, okay.
And I was messing with my boyfriend. I said, "You want to keep having kids? Y'all about to get $10 a kid. Keep playing with me if you want to."
That's right.
Nah, but yeah. So that's it, though.
Okay.
So I think so. With that being said, like we mentioned before, we have season 1. This is episode 1. So these are our goals for this season. So make sure y'all keep us accountable as well.
We're gonna check in just to see how we are reaching those. What we doing to get to them goals, because the time gonna pass. And when we get there, we know it. It's gonna be something at the end. We ain't made it there. I think all of those are attainable for
very
for the first half of the year for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us. Welcome back. For the new year, we hope you got something from this. We hope you make some attainable and realistic goals for this year. Break it up however you need to. Make sure that you hold yourself accountable. Check in. We're going to be checking in with y'all as the year goes by, as the season goes by. We're excited for this new season. We got some fun things coming in for y'all. Thank you for rocking with us. Anything you want to add, Kay?
No, and if you did some emotional resolution, you got time. Go back and fix them.
You got time. Yeah. if your birthday ain't passed yet, your year really ain't started anyway, like me. So you got time. All right. Until next time, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all soon.